Hello everybody, Dokkan here. Welcome to another Dokkan battle video. I apologize for the delay on uploading this. I had a very busy morning today, so we're gonna go ahead and showcase the one that actually did manage to show up during my summons. Good old Rose Goku Black plus Zamasu reversible exchange unit. So we're gonna check these guys out. These guys look phenomenal. They are very solid. If it's any indication to what we saw with the Blue Goku and Blue Vegeta showcase, which of course it's not supernatural due to the fact that I had to use them only as the friend unit, we'll be able to test them out here with the actual character being pulled and being utilized, right? So the one thing that stands out for this character, of course, is the leader skill. He is providing Super Bosses category Key +4 all stats 220%, which I know that a lot of the community does not enjoy due to the actual quantity of characters that are in this category, right? It's not super expendable, right? There's not a lot of characters in here that you would say, okay, I can bring these guys into the fray, let's go, and be able to make an actual super proper team, right? Considering that they are on Future Saga, you can definitely make the case of pairing them up with the blue duo, Blue Goku and Blue Vegeta. Having them on that team as well can be pretty good. However, they would want to be ran on their own due to their abilities, so we'll get into that in quite a second. So let's go ahead and start jumping in real quick. Do they have... I don't think they have intros, but I'm gonna turn them off just in case, and of course I'm gonna turn on this. Yeah, let me turn this on real quick. We'll play the audio in game so that way there's no issues, because in the background there's music that we do not want to hear, right? What is it? It's a... I think it shows its dynamic is what's playing. If not, it's the Kachidase. Kachidase. I don't want like I don't want to trigger the bot and it's like, oh my god. Okay, so with the addition of this celebration right here, we got not only the beautiful battle motion right there, that is gorgeous, but we also had the limited buffs for these two characters. I already provided the limited buffs to the Vegito. We kind of saw a little bit of a look, not too in depth, but I feel like he's a lot more stronger. We can possibly do a different showcase whenever it comes down to it. But Rose also got some limited buffs as well. I need to check what type of buffs he got, but he's not the matter to showcase, right? We're gonna check our boy here. So with his 12 key, the Violence Fierce God Slicer, he greatly raises attack and raises defense for 1 turn, causes colossal damage to the enemy, and lowers attack. Meanwhile, the 18 key is the Black Kamehameha, greatly raises attack, so it's a stack in attack, causes mega colossal damage to the enemy, and then of course he raises allies' attack by 60% for 1 turn. So characters in this turn right here are going to get a substantial buff. So let's go ahead and jump in, see how we go. Immediately we're going to be able to get the 24 key super attack because of the thing, because of this ability on his passive, where he receives an additional 2 key per keys we obtained there. He's also getting 200% attack and defense. We're getting an additional attack and defense plus 80% and attacks effective against all types for allies whose name include Goku Black. Hence this character right here, he's getting a substantial buff just because of the name Goku Black there. We're also going to be able to see it on the next rotation, since we have the physical Rose Goku Black as well in the fray. We're also going to be getting support here from the Frieza, the Int Frieza at the end there. So let's see how our boy looks. This is a rainbow Goku Black here, 41 million, Jesus. These animations look sick, look at that. That looks phenomenal, bro. Oh my god. That looks so sick. There's the additional 28 million there. Pretty nice. Now, per extreme class ally or future saga category ally, depending on which members, depending on which has more members, by the way, 58 million, he gets additional attack and defense plus 50% up to 150. And we're getting a chance of performing a critical hit and damage reduction rate up to 20%. 20% up to 60%, sorry. Pretty lethal. The duo here of double Goku Black, well, Goku Black plus Zamasu and Goku Black there. Pretty devastating combo there. You love to see it. So, additional to that, when all allies in the same turn are extreme class characters, or when there's another future saga category ally attacking the same turn, we're guarding all attacks. So we're getting that extra guard guaranteed, and the additional damage reduction, which makes this guy very good, very solid defensively. When activating the active skill or when attacking with 18 or more ki, we're getting 200% attack, and we're tossing an additional that has a chance of becoming a super. So it's a 70% chance to become a super attack. It's kind of unfortunate, of course, because you do want to see the super attacks coming through, right? But it's kind of unfortunate that it's just a chance. Let me do this right here. So the int, well, the int order didn't drop. I'm a little bit scared now with the Broly trio at the end. This is not a particularly easy stage here. So 20 million. Then, of course, whenever we receive an attack, we're getting an extra defense buff, 180% defense. So there's the additional. We actually got it to proc, and then we also... I was gonna say we could proc the additional super, but that was the first Rose that we use might have some extra additionals built in on his kit due to the fact that he has dupes on him. I did pull a second copy of Rose during my summons. Now, if you guys might have not seen them, I haven't been able to upload them yet. I'm going to go ahead and check if the VOD is ready so I can download it, make sure Sack edits the whole thing, and you guys can be able to see the summons separately. Meanwhile, we can go ahead and see how the boy looks at 55% first, and then we jump in to see how the boy looks at 69%. Alright. We got some of the OGs as well, like 2023 Worldwide Celebration Zamasu. Again, we do have to be careful a little bit, so might as well just keep these guys on rotation together since they link pretty well together. So on the 4th turn from the start of the battle, then we can be able to meet up with Zamasu, and we can perform the reversible exchange, which should be on the next turn, so we'll get to see that. Of course, since we're constantly going to be stacking attack on the 18 ki, we're going to be seeing a massive jump on attack. I really do wish that I was able to gather all the orbs that the Broly trio needed in order for them to get that extra support, but we only landed on the physical orbs, so not as good as we would like to see, right? Could this connect? Okay, let's see how much we take here. That's not bad. 81. 40 million right here, and then again we are buffing this Rose. Depending on how many attacks we do, he is getting some extra buffs there. There's the additional, there's another additional. So that the first additional normal was the chance that he has on his passive, and then the other additional that was from his hidden potential system. So he only has one built-in additional that can be either a chance to become a super attack, and then the other one is from the hidden potential system. So I'm curious to see how can I build this guy, because he does have a crit. So he's the complete opposite of Goku. Goku is more defensive, he has more chances of dodging, meanwhile this guy is much more damaging. He has the chances of critting, he's able to get additional attacks, he's supporting as well. Didn't mean to interrupt Zamasu there. I mean, Goku Black and Zamasu there. So now we can be able to perform the reversible exchange. This is where I really wanted to pull Blue Goku, because then you could be able to see one or the other. So on mine, I will possibly use Goku Black's as active, But on the friend, I will swap over to ZAMASU just so that we can be able to see the differences between both of them. I can try to see ZAMASU here, which, by the way, he also has a battle motion. Looking pretty good. It's not as great, but, you know. So, let me check ZAMASU real quick. Do we... Yeah, let's just give it a look at ZAMASU here. F it. we do it live. F it. So yeah, 4 level 1 links, as you guys can see. Actually, you can be able to see as well, like, how many attacks Goku has been able to do. So ZAMASU, once you can be able to perform the reversible exchange, he gets Ki plus 7, 200% attack and defense, and he has a 50% chance to crit. He gets 200% attack and defense when attacking, and he provides Future Saga category extreme allies damage reduction plus 10%, so it's a nice little support there. When attacking with the active skill, or when activating the active skill, or when attacking with 20 or more Ki, we're getting 200% attack and defense. We're launching an additional super attack, and we're getting attack and defense plus 300%. We're performing a critical hit, and we're recovering 6% of damage dealt as HP when HP is 60% or less. Now, I'm curious to see that portion there. If the 300% attack and defense and the guaranteed crit is tied to the HP recovery if we're under HP, if we're under 60% HP. So I do want to take damage at some point, but I'm not going to try to do that now. I'm going to see if we can be able to do that on the next turn. So that will be a little bit of a better way to see that proc, right? Let's do this. Remember that this domain here will be helping out characters from super bosses, same as the enemy, right? So we're providing super bosses category allies and enemies attack and defense plus 10%, plus an additional 10% attack and defense for characters who are also extreme class. So this Goku Black is going to be receiving some good juicy buffs here. So let's do this. This is going to give us the 24 Ki. We can give the 1 rainbow Ki sphere for the Rose. And then, of course, again, this Frieza is providing support for the allies here. At least 3 Ki spheres, I think, is what you need. So if we take damage here, I wouldn't be so mad. That's a lot more than I thought that we would take. 37. Because I do want to see how ZAMASU gets that portion of his passive active. And we can be able to see it on the next turn here. Okay, 500k is well, we're juicing up the enemy too, right? This Goku Black gets what? Is it 80% attack and defense after we hit him for a certain number of times? Let me look that up. And then, of course, we're providing that extra 20% attack and defense support because of the domain. So it's not too favorable for us, but we can be able to see some great looks from Rose here. So let me check that red zone stage here. This one is from the Vegeta story, so it does hit a lot harder. So yeah, he gets 60% attack and defense after receiving 8 attacks. So pretty devastating damage from that super attack there. We can be able to... Oh, this is perfect, because we can use ZAMASU's active skill and get the KO. That would be great if we do that. You know what? Let's do it. Sure. Let's do it. I don't think we need to provide extra support here. I think we're fine. Let's go ahead and pop it. Now that's a lot of damage. So do keep in mind that I'm assuming that the attack that we did just now, which by the way, I love that they removed the KO screen placed in the middle so we can see Zamasu's face here. I'm reading this, and so we on that turn got the attack and defense plus 200% from the base effect. We got the extra 200% attack and defense when attacking. We then got the extra 200% attack and defense because we used the active skill. And because our HP was 60% or less, I'm taking that into account that we got the extra 300% attack and defense. That is all the damage that this guy did. I don't know how much he did. It went beyond the damage cap. That is crazy. Crazy, crazy. Of course, that Zamasu wasn't at like super low HP. I mean, this Goku Black wasn't super low on HP, so we'll take that, bro. That's insanity. All right. Do I want to do a few? I want to do one more turn with my Rose before proccing the active skill. I would love the Rainbow Key Spheres there, but I think we're gonna get it. Okay. So this Goku Black can get and hopefully this guy just does not get pummeled. I don't think he got hit the last time that we were in. So, okay, let's do that. The OST might be too loud for you guys. Don't kill me! Okay. Not a lot of damage, that's fine. Alright, so let's see here. We're getting... I was thinking we could get supered here. Or maybe the Fusion Zamasu at the end there, he might get supered. At 36. Again, we're constantly stacking. I think this is the... What is this? This is the last turn with the domain? Actually, could have procced the active skill now then, because we're gonna lose the support from the domain. That's the additional. Okay, perfect. Yeah. The active skill, by the way, it massively raises attack temporarily, causes ultimate damage to the enemy. He gets 4 ki and attack plus 40%. So Zamasu is going to be looking pretty nice in terms of damage. Then of course, while I'm checking that out, I'm going to swap over to the Goku Black portion. I didn't discuss the super attack effects for Zamasu, but we're gonna check it out once we get to Zamasu. But yeah, Goku Black's active skill, we're gonna possibly see it on the next appearance for Goku Black. He can also be able to do like the Holy Light Grenade. We can be able to do some extra damage. Plus, we're able to provide some extra support for 4 turns, by the way. Thank you, Goku Black. Look at you. Look at you go. What a behemoth. Look at that. Look at that. The resurgence of some of these characters, man. It's so lovely to see. Let's go. How many attacks was that, man? I was not keeping count. Oh, this is nothing. Send it to the Shadow Realm. Nothing. Yeah. Let's go. Love to see it. Love my boys coming back. The pink-colored demons. Yeah, I'm excited to see. Now, the only handicap that I'm finding out here, and then of course this is completely gonna change as soon as we continue going through the celebration, is the team composition, right? We have units like Broly, we have units like this Int Frieza that you guys see at the end there. It's not the greatest setups that we want to see. I want to see a little bit more. We might die, actually, because of Frieza. He might not dodge, and he might get us killed. I'm going to be very upset if he does that. Actually, I can do the Rage mechanic here. But yeah, let me get to the point. I think I can do the Rage mechanic here. We might disable the super attack so he doesn't destroy us here, and then Frieza can have a chance to live. The team composition, right? So, Rose... Goku Black, the AGO Rose Goku Black is gonna get a Super ECA in the next few days, so that is a shoe-in for this team. And we'll have there's the Zamasu Goku as well, who got a Super ECA. I need to do the showcase for him too. I still feel like it's a decent option to add into the team. just to help the super bosses line up. More specifically, the super bosses that are Zamasu and Goku Black based. You can also be able to integrate some of the clone Zamasus, or the clone Goku Blacks, sorry, from the farmable characters setup, and be able to add them into this team, because some of them are really, really good. I haven't been able to grind all of them yet. That's possibly what I'm gonna do later today on stream, but that is a nice little setup there for this team composition. That is the only problem that it has, but overall, everything else, dude, it's looking pretty good.
この痛みがまた俺を強くする。神の怒りの強さがいかほどのものなのか。その身に刻み込め。
Alright, I'll do this and then I'll come back after the rage mechanic is done. Actually, let me show you guys a turn whenever we got, 31 million here. This is the rage mechanic with the limited buffs active here. So we get some juiced up rage mechanic action here. Doing some pretty decent damage too. Alright, now we'll pause here and then we'll be right back. Alright, rage mechanic is gone. Hopefully we don't just get annihilated here. Alright, so let's do this. I need to gather... How many orbs do we need to get now? From the 5th turn, from the counter sentry turn, it's just now 40% damage reduction. So... yeah, this is 7th turn. So I need to gather some extra orbs here, so that way he can still get his damage reduction. But I still feel like we might die. Because... okay, I was not expecting him to get me killed. What? Okay, no, copyright music, no. Okay, we'll be right back. I need to use Goku Black as active skill. Alright, so that's pretty interesting. I'm looking into Zamasu's details a little bit more. And yeah, he does not have a lot of defense on his setup here. So you do want to make sure to try to go swap over to Goku Black if in any case you need it. In order for you to be a little bit more extra defensive. Because if you use Zamasu, I feel like that is going to be like for the finishing blow. Just for the end of things, right? Because he does a lot of damage. But defensively, as you guys saw, he can get obliterated there. As you guys saw right there. So, yeah, man, I mean... lessons learned. I'm learning about these units, okay? I'm going through it. We're gonna be doing a lot of showcases with these guys. Gonna be running them on some of the tougher content that we have available. I'm testing the grounds here, and we're seeing how Zamasu got obliterated there. So he does have guard, but like the defensive setup there, you guys saw. I think I checked his defensive stats, and he only has like 100k after he does his whole spiel. So that's pretty low. You know, 100k is not that much, but the damage that you can be able to put out with this guy is gonna be pretty absurd. Okay. Yeah, we'll do a few more turns here with the Goku Black and Zamasu, but I'm fairly, like, I want to see more from Zamasu, though. That's the only ordeal, right? Because of the issues of, like, trying to make sure that both of these guys get a proper showcase, get a proper run. We're seeing a lot of good stuff from Goku Black, don't get me wrong. But Zamasu is the one that I'm pretty much intrigued. I guess Zamasu becomes a turn, like a slot 2 unit after reversible exchange, huh? That's what I'm sensing here. I could do that where I can just make sure that the Goku Black, my Goku Black, pairs up with the friend Goku Black, and then once we do the reversible exchange, I use my Zamasu, and then I stay with Goku Black, so that way we have a proper rotation setup. That's possibly what I might do. So I'm gonna float off the Rosei, the friend Rosei Goku Black at Zamasu on the next turn. and test the grounds here with our with the setup that we want to make, right? We'll do this since there's no key, and see how we roll, man. I'm very curious to see this little setup here. Okay, so I'm floating off mine. I thought that ours was in the previous rotation. And then of course when it comes down to it, I will use the
俺の正義を成し遂げるには最高の理解者が必要だった。
今この世界で絶対的な力を持つのは私と私。
この二人だけだ。
That reversal has changed, man. It's so good looking. It's so sick. Alright, so I'm not gonna do this just yet. I'm gonna keep this on rotation, so then our Goku Black and ZAMASU will be coming into our rotation paired up with the friend one. And that way we can be able to do our whole reversible exchange experimentation. I'll possibly use my Goku Black so we can use the ZAMASU portion just to see him how he works at 55%. And then we can be able to swap over to Goku Black with the friend one, and then we will see how he operates. So we'll stay like this. And let me actually see how well we work with links with the fusion ZAMASU here. We got everything active here except for big bad bosses and fear and faith. Do keep in mind that, well, this is the friend. We do have big bad bosses here in terms of links. We do want to make sure that that is at full level 10 because we're losing out on extra attack power there just because of the fact that we don't have the link at level 10. So okay, this is Frieza's 4th turn. Is this gonna drop the way that I want it? No. Well, it's gonna bank on the dodges here. We have 800k HP. That's also pretty nice to have. What was it? I think I saw a picture of somebody getting to close to 1,000,000 HP because of the Goku, the Blue Goku and Vegeta team. You can. It's a very dang near possibility that you can get to, if not go over 1,000,000 HP with this like that team setup, dude. Not too shabby. Okay. Ow. that hurt a little bit. Hey, Frieza, you need to dodge here, buddy. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. We're gonna get the entirety of our orbs changed here, which is not bad. Sure, we'll do this so we can heal. We'll do this and let's proc this out.
怒りの強さはいかほどのものなのか。その身に刻み込め。
Alright, there's some other stuff that I need to try out too, like these like new fights. Apparently they have been pretty rough on people, so I'll make sure to check that out once we get there. But man, I'm hearing a lot of dark stories from that event, huh? Alright, so we got the support here. Of course we're gonna be supporting the enemy because it's inevitable. We're testing our grounds up here with the Super Bosses team, and we're in a Super Boss fight. I don't understand. I could have gone to like Jiren, but they are also on Super Bosses. Yeah. So, and these are some of the toughest fights ever too. So, do want to put these guys to the test. Yeah, I'm curious to see this new difficulty event. It's been sort of terrible that people have been telling me like, hey, that dude is pretty bad. Like, some of these units have been getting dogged on, basically. So I am very curious to see how the fight goes. So but we're not there just yet. We're showcasing the boys, Goku Black and plus Zamasu here, and I am quite enjoying myself a little bit more than the previous showcase without the blue Goku and the blue Vegeta. Of course, I didn't get lucky. We did get the 50 stones earlier today, and I got some. We got the extra missions too, and I unfortunately was not able to get lucky at all. So I am in Spain without the S. So very, very sad. Very sad times. But yeah, gonna go ahead and keep on rolling here. So do I use the friend one here for Zamasu? I mean, we're gonna get the KO right here, but I will keep this rotation, of course. We're gonna get some good links together, but I do want to see Goku Black get his KO screen too. So let's see if we can make it happen.
人間ゼロ計画を成し遂げるため
最も醜い者に重い罰を受けてもらう。
I love that the KO screen disappears, bro. Oh my god, that looks hot. That looks beautiful. You gotta love it, man. I love Dokkan Battle so much. That looks so sick, bro. Oh my god. That looks gorgeous. Love to see it. Alright. So I do want to see another like a few extra turns here with Zamasu, because we didn't get to see him at all. We just got the KO screen with the Goku Black. Let me see how we're gonna do this here. Might do this. That way we can... How do I want to play this out? Let's see. Okay, the orbs did drop the way that I wanted. Only gonna get 5 though, that's pretty bad. We might not get the dodge here, we might die. I wanted to see a little bit more of Zamasu. This is the problem with like reversible exchange showcases. Oh, we're dead. Okay, never mind. Reversible exchange showcases are pretty lengthy, man. I did want to see a little bit more from Zamasu, but I'm out of time. I hate. Can I not turn that off, bro? Alright, well, it is what it is. So, I like these guys. I like them a lot. Do I like them more than Blue Goku and Blue Vegeta? I will say I'm a little bit biased since I don't have them. Yes, I do. I like them a lot more than Blue Goku and Blue Vegeta. Of course, both of them are insanely good on their own right, but man, I find this guy a little bit more intoxicating. I feel like they are both very, very strong. But we'll possibly, whenever it comes down to it, you know, JP did get some talk roasting stones. Maybe Global will get some talk roasting. The only thing is that we won't be able to know about this until like maybe Wednesday or Thursday, if we are possibly ever gonna get them. But yeah, man, I love the heck out of these guys. They are very strong, very, very good. It is indeed the terrifying Zero Mortals plan, because they erase everything. So yeah, let me know down in the comments below what you guys think about the reversible exchange Goku Black plus Zamasu here. They are very, very strong. I love to see that these guys are getting some love in terms of, you know, extreme class characters. They don't get them as much type of love as we would enjoy, but thankfully we did get something out of the celebration, and we were able to actually see these guys absolutely killing it. So yeah, let me know down in the comments below what you guys think about these guys. Check the links down in the description for the link for the merch store, gamer subs. Use my code Dokkan, 10% off your purchase, and all the other stuff down there. Appreciate you guys stopping by watching this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys all in the next one.